Well, good evening to everyone again. It is Friday night, and I felt like doing something else tonight rather than grind some more on The World Ends With You, so we're going to continue with Fire and Ice. I'm Gunnar, I'm Dine, call me Dine. Tonight we're going to try and get through Worlds 6 through 8, maybe just 6 and 7, depends on how long those take. And you may notice that the grandma's not moving at all. The kids just want her to continue telling the story, but she's not moving. Is she dead? No, Grandma! Just kidding. Now that I think about it, she looks a lot like Little Red Riding Hood. Okay, World 6, just this little ice palace. And here we have those burners we saw in a boss fight the other day. So you cannot build any ice on top of them. Any ice that falls on them will immediately melt. And of course, if you touch it, you die. But this one's not that bad. First off, we need to create a bridge down there to get to the second, okay? Create our block, and there he goes. And of course, any frozen burners become ignited when a flame falls on them, as demonstrated. Okay, this one need to approach from both sides. But before that, don't ignite the burner so you can cross on the bottom there. Now let's see. Okay. Just come back and create your blocks and get rid of them. Yeah, 6 and 7 are... Well, 6 is tough, 7 is one of the harder ones, but 8 is a nice break. So that's why I'm aiming for all 3. 9 and 10 are, of course, the hardest. But I'm still on my practice file. I'm stuck on 14.8. I had to stop there. Just because 14.7 was long and painful. Actually, we want to get that one at the bottom last. At the same time, we don't want to push this one over. We'll get stuck, so we'll drop it. Over here, we just create a block and shove on them. Create a second one down there, we'll get stuck. But I don't know if there's another way to get him. I had to start over. Nope. Sometimes the simple solutions are just overlooked. Okay, this one you have to create the bridge over to get back. First create the stairway back up so you can climb back up if necessary. It's fairly easy. All you need to do is just extend this part along the bottom ledge. And there you go. Push one more block over to climb back up, and we have one conveniently set up for us to extinguish the flame. Okay, this one's a little bit trickier because you need to be able to set up a block you can climb on that doesn't melt from the ice. And I keep forgetting how to do this one sometimes, so it may take a couple tries. Because you need to be able to climb back up after setting up the block down there. Especially since you need to get rid of the one I'm standing on. And that requires setting up a step right here. Okay. Had a lot more trouble last time. And we do need to create a bridge here, just for when we get back up. Probably shouldn't say we all the time, because I'm the one playing the game. You guys are just watching. Well, Data and I are a team, so I'll continue with we. And there it goes. Yeah, a lot of levels just have one fire, but getting to them is the hard part. Okay. Well, it just looks like you want to drop them right on top. There's not quite able to do that and be able to complete the level. Instead, you have to work your way around here. Cross on this side, and be sure to remove the bridges so there's room to drop it on this side, and just cross back. I actually practiced 6 and 7 twice, so I have an idea of what I'm doing. Okay, this one we need to get rid of the one on the right first, I do believe. And that requires... well, I think we need to drop the one in the middle first. Might be able to get rid of him. Because if at all possible, you don't want to ignite any burners. No, that's not the case. Of course, even with all the practice that has to be done, it's still very easy to forget some of these solutions. We do want to get rid of the middle one. Try disconnecting the right side and coming back around. Okay, yeah. This will let us get rid of the one on the right. But if I do that, I'll get stuck. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We can drop this item from above. And there we go. Okay, this one I keep solving really without trying. So let's see if that keeps up. Because you just need to have room to climb back up on the right side when everything drops. So just push this over. The rest should drop down. Yep. And with the stairway, easy as pie. Okay. This one is very tricky simply because of that burner. You have to be able to set up all the blocks you need from the left side. And we need one more over here. And this is definitely a level where having the block connected to the wall versus not connected to the wall comes into play. And if I get rid of that one, we're going to lose the bottom one. And you don't want that second one connected to the wall. But at the same time, I don't need that one on the bottom. Not quite it. You do have to make use of everything at the top here. On the right track. There we go. So 1, 2, 3. Knockout! And we're up to the next boss. Another level of moving flames rather than a scrolling level. But we have a winged triceratops that's completely disinterested. Grr. Yeah, bye. See you in hell. Don't come back. And this one is the first one where you have to throw yourself into danger and drop down, go through the pipe. This platform here will let us get rid of these first two. Okay, and here's where it starts to get a bit trickier. You need to be able to get rid of the second one. Now the hardest part is getting a block down to the bottom area so you can take out the ones down there. And to do that you have to come all the way back up to the top. Back through the pipe, come down this way. Get rid of that bridge at the bottom before or after. And drop it down. So that takes care of that guy. Now you can either drop down and race the bat into the pipe. It's just easier to trap him. And create a block over here to drop on him. And that takes care of World 6. Oh, he isn't defeated. I may have had a spell cast on me. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's the story I'll tell. I thank you, Dana. Ah, he's fallen for it. Druid'll kidnap the wise man's daughter. He'll never suspect a thing from this temple. Please, use your power to rescue her. I'm too lazy to move. I'm just gonna leave now. So that was the Earth Temple. I can make another Connecting Zelda joke, I'm not going to. So quick save states. Get Grandma to tell the next part of the story. We're into World 7. There's some flames sporting some cool shades in here. Okay, first off, get this block off to the side. We're going to need it later. And this first level's not too bad. Just drop a flame down here, and then drop a block on top of him. Same with the second one. Drop him down, but there's no block to put on him. That's what that first one was for. Okay. It may look like you need to get rid of that one on top first. Do not do that. Otherwise you won't be able to solve the puzzle. You need to drop him down. And setting this up is a bit trickier, because you need to be on the bottom. I'm trying to remember how to do that. Okay, yeah, because what you need to do is have the ice fall on top of him and douse him while you're below, so a block will fall on top of you. I've got it. So you need to create a bridge of 3 blocks. Shove this one down, the rest will fall, and then here you have access to the other one. Okay, I hate this level. This one took me forever. This is also the first one I had to use multiple save states into the level just to get through it. You have to, of course, you have to make your way up to the top while maintaining a good enough bridge and staircase so not everything falls. So once you drop that one, you need to create a space here so you can climb up after this one falls. Come back over to this one. Have some stairs ready here. Drop this one down. And I acted too soon. Okay. So starting over. I thought the fire in this game was our enemy. This ice is much more plentiful and more dangerous in this level. Curse you, Fairy Queen Zelda! Okay, this time we gotta come over here. Okay, drop that one. Need plenty of room over here. Want to connect that, otherwise it'll fall. Okay. Drop this one. I hope I did that right. Because that one above me needs to fall all the way down. So I need that much room. Yeah, we're good. And drop this one. Come back out. That takes care of that one. Need to get over and drop the block, that individual block on the right. Create a bridge all the way across. You'd think that fire would start melting the ice, but that's not the case. Okay, first drop the one on the left. Either shove or drop this one, walk all the way back over, and there we're able to take out the fire. First time I saw this, I accidentally walked into the flame. It was so embarrassing. Fortunately, no one was watching. Okay, we have to make our way across and be able to create a bridge over the burner on the left. To do that, create a few blocks here. Okay. Next step. Do that again. Cross over. Drop that on him. Drop a couple more so we can get across to the bridge. That's enough. Okay, this is easy enough. Just drop the entire bridge and create one step lower so you have room to create a block. I'm probably over practice at this point, actually. But oh well. Okay. Here you want to drop down. You need to have room to get back up after we drop the fireball. You want to have a block in reserve right here. Take this one out, climb up on the right side. Drop him down, make your way back around. And there's that block, just ready and wait for him. Doesn't even need to go far. Okay. That one on the left is the last one we need to get rid of. And along here, this is one where you need to make room for 2 blocks so you can douse the flames here. And I might have needed 1 more block. Yeah, try that again. Okay. In this case, create the second block and shove the first one over. That's all there is to that. Makes the rest of this easy. But I think I might have acted too soon because I can't get to the one on the left with any ice. So, take 3. Now ready. Repeat the last time. Shove this one over, drop down, push to the right. Now is the sound working on the broadcast? I'm a bit paranoid after that failed Lufia 2 recording yesterday. Start off by getting rid of that one. This is the easy one. It looks like the one on the right is going to be the last one. So we just need to create one over here so we can push it to the left. Okay. I should have gotten rid of that one. So now I'm stuck. Okay. Get back to where we were and try again. Okay. I shouldn't need that. Okay, getting one in there is going to require just getting back up and creating another block. Just have to get rid of this guy first. That's that. We're done with 7-7. One more and we get the jackpot. That doesn't work that way. Okay. The first one's fairly easy to get rid of. Just douse them. Okay, the second one, of course, you can't get to very easily. Nor can we drop anything on him. So what you got to do here is create a step ladder back up. Actually, need to drop a piece of ice first. Drop a second piece of ice first. Okay. This will let us get back up. Okay, but getting down there to take out the fireball that's the harder part. Since we need to get to that spot in order to... Actually, yeah, I'll have to do is start over. Okay, create the ladder again. And oops, need to get rid of him. Get rid of this one. Although I think I gotta get rid of this piece. Go back down. Now get rid of this one. So many little details you have to worry about when making your ladders and bridges, otherwise you'll mess up. Okay, drop him down. Gives us a free block to work with. Just create a bridge to push the block on him, and we're done with this one. The board kind of looks like a brain. Use your wits, Dana. Okay, this one's a pain, because you have to take care of this top one last. Now we'll start by getting ready for it. And maintain a stairway up here so you can get back up. And what you have to do here is create a few blocks over here, drop them down. And the third one you want to ride down with it. No, not really. And I just hosed myself. I need to be able to work with what's up there. Yeah, this is a worthy pre-boss level. Second hardest one in the world. Okay. Yeah, we need to keep that block on the left there. Won't be able to get back up otherwise. I need to keep that one too. Okay. Create a step there. Okay, that will let us get back up. Create a step here. Now, what we have to do now is take out the ladder as we climb back up, because we have to climb up twice. Just hop up a step, jump back down, and get rid of the one below. I think I goofed. If I drop that down, I'd have to jump down and... Yeah, I need to go back around and create a block for it to land on. Or for Dana to land on. Fortunately, it doesn't require a full restart, just climbing back up a third time. There's some levels in the secret worlds where if you don't do one move at the beginning, it'll hose you in the end. I mentioned that last time, and those definitely hold true to the concept. Okay. Drop a block here. Get rid of him. Take out that ice block so you don't get stuck. And just climb back up. Time for the boss. Let's see what we got. An ogre.
Kid, you did not obey the great Dwiddle.
He said, Dwiddle, Dweedle, Dwaddle.
You will waste away in this labyrinth.
Jump, Dana. Oh wait, you can't. Never mind. Get the shockwave, send them upward. Okay, another scrolling one. Just move quickly, you'll be fine. Take care of this one on the right first. And just work your way up. Push any ice blocks over as necessary so you can climb up without getting fried. Okay, that's for later. Which I might have taken the wrong way, but no, I've only practiced this level once. Because on my second practice file I didn't do any of the bosses. Okay, I may be able to get ahead of it. Close, but could have been closer. The boss in level 9, you have to cut it that close at one point. And just take out this last one. Shield it on 3 sides. Just create a block and shove it into him. World 7 is done. Chris, if you think Druidle has a silly name, wait until you actually see him.
The Druidle's power is far greater than yours! Ha ha ha!
Oh, he exploded! Or his heart exploded. The farthest lake. Okay, time for World 8. Once Grandma finishes catching her breath. Okay, this level's called the Bone Canyon. It doesn't give you that name after you beat it. Okay, here we have the introduction of the black ice. You can only shove it one space at a time unless it's traveling on another patch of ice, and it cannot melt. But if it gets stuck together, you can't push it out of the way again. So that the second one is there to trick you. But that's not that bad. Like I said, World 8 is a nice little break compared to World 7. So at this point... Actually, I should have just... Okay. Yeah, I messed up. You want to push it to the left. What you want to do is connect it to the wall here. Then create a little ice bridge for it. And you'll get to see how it slides along any ice. And these are some of the weird looking flames. They're Cyclops flames. I guess the final boss split into fire and scattered all over the Bone Canyon. Okay. And since black ice doesn't melt, we can push it on this burner and not have to worry about it. That's basically all we could do with it. I don't think there's a way to create anything up here, so we can drop down. This isn't too bad. Yeah, just swing around, get rid of that one, create another block here. And this board looks like is in the shape of an ear. Okay, here's a trickier one. Of course, you have to make your way down while creating enough, while there being enough room left over to get back up. So this one can be done a little bit of trial and error, but as you can see, we already got them down. There's one a bit later that's much worse. Especially since those blocks weren't connected to the wall. Okay, this one's also fairly easy. Now we need to get rid of the black ice one first. If we do that, we'll drop down, and of course we'll not be able to get back up unless you create a second block that's not connected. That's that. It's already done with 8-5. Okay, shoving this block over would probably block our way later. See, in the end, we need to find a way to create a bridge below the top pipe. So, okay. Let's start over. I need that first one in that spot, because I can't get back up here. Actually, start over again. Okay, no, I can't put a spot right here without moving the block. I thought I needed to do that. Okay, I have to get rid of this flame here. That's not hard to do. Let's create a block here and drop on him. Yeah, it's best to get rid of this top one first. That way you don't have to worry about climbing back up after pushing the black ice onto the bottom one. That was it. Another fairly easy one. Okay, this one's a bit harder because you need to make your way up and over. Start off by getting rid of this first one. Okay. Trying to remember how that was done. Okay, I remember. I can push the block over, and we'll need to drop a second block on top, or next to it, so it doesn't get pushed over again. Alright. These two aren't so bad. Actually need a bridge down here first. Okay. Now getting this last one is a little trickier. Not too bad. Oh, my eye! Oh, wait, I melted! I'm melted. It's the ice that melts. The fire gets extinguished. Okay. Yeah, this one's not too bad. I want to put a block over here for a bit later. Or maybe not. I need a way to shove that black ice. Okay. I was on the right track with this. Now I cross over. Just push this over, the other one will fall, giving us room to climb over and make ice. Okay, easy as pie. 8-9. Okay, this is basically a question of which burner do we drop the ice over. It's actually not that bad. What you need to do is have enough room to create another block. So just drop it here with the block attached to it. And that's that. Okay. Well, we're already at the boss, and this is probably the most fun boss fight, aside from the final boss. This one's very challenging. Oh, a wizard.
You finally made it here! I warn you! This time you better watch out!
You fall for that every time, Dana. Fool me once, and shame on me. Fool you 8 times now. So here we have evil flame parasol Kirby's. And what we have to do is be able to make our way both up and down. Start off by getting rid of the Kirby's. Of course, the parasols protect them from attacks from above. And so they need to be trapped at the bottom here. We'll create ice blocks to take them out from the side once we get back down. Okay. To take out the dragon, we have to shove a block onto him from the side. Not hard to do. It'll also let us get rid of one below. This with a little better timing. Okay, same with this bat. Okay, the next step is to come around here, create a block for the bat. Okay, here's where it gets a little tougher. We need room to be able to drop the flames down. At least one block there. Okay, I might have messed up. Dropped that too soon. Yeah, I did. I didn't want to drop the flame. Okay. Yeah, don't drop the flames. Take them out without dropping them. Okay, evil parasol Kirby, get in there. Now 6 through 8 took a lot less time than I thought. For those in the chat, should I go on to World 9 tonight or wait? I don't know how long the video's been, probably only about 20 minutes. But then again, I do want to do 9 and 10 together, since there's more plot in those two than the whole rest of the game combined. So I'll go ahead and stop after this one. Make this one nice and short. Luffy 2 ended up being longer than I expected today too, so my voice is wearing out a little bit. Don't want to do too many projects at once either. I put a list of 10 games to LP in the future on my YouTube channel. In that sense, it's good to have a backlog. Okay. I think I want to drop 3 blocks over here. Okay. And do the same on this side. That will both allow us to get rid of the flames and create a block to take out the evil parasol Kirby's. In fact, you don't need to climb up again. So there's 1. And 2. Got that done in 2 minutes.
Hi!
Yeah, this evil just...
Help! I'll never do that again! Please let me go! Druidle ordered me to detain the wise man's daughter. Not really, sir, okay?
Sniveling coward.
Aren't I a nice person? Oh, I'll have to get going.
So he flees. We never see him again. And here's the wise man's daughter.
Thank you, Dana! But they still have my big sister! Please rescue her, Dana!
And actually, we never hear about these girls up until this point in the game. But that's a good spot to end. This is a quick little stream, good for Friday night. I'm going to go ahead and tune into some other ones, see what's going on Twitch. I'll upload this to YouTube and can decide what I'm going to do tomorrow. Probably more Lufia 2. Nothing wrong with that at all. So I'm Dine. Call me Dine. You guys have a good Friday night. We'll see you later. See you tomorrow.